bro. We gotta do the RENs.
Yeah, we gotta do REN. We gotta do some more REN.
Yeah. Do Sick Boy?
Sure.
That's the one that we didn't do yet.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you for joining us on my catalog. Today, we got our friend Ren back in the building, and this time he's in the building with Sick Boy. Now, we got this requested many times. Some people spell it S-I-C-C. I've noticed. I don't know. Maybe not. But this seems like the same room as High Ren. I like it already. We know our boy, he creates magic, so let's see what he got.
Yeah, this is definitely the same room.
Yeah, no guitar though. No guitar, so it'd be a rapping thing, you know? Might be some serious bars. Even though with the guitar, you got hella serious bars too.
Yeah.
This dude is fucking top notch.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Your mind is making you sick?
I wonder if that's true. Whatever that little spill she just did.
I don't think so. I think that's a way of getting people on the meds. I think everything she was telling him was to like do him dirty. Honestly,
No, I think that's true though. I've heard of cases where people have made themselves sick because of fighting themselves like internally, like mental warfare and stuff like that does have a toll like on your actual body. It could physically make you sick. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Stress,
that's what,
anger, all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not your mind doing that to you. It's you doing that to you.
No, you're meant
Oh yeah,
to.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's a mind, you know, and the mind is just gonna mind his own business. You know what I'm saying? But like what you do with the mind matters, you know. And she was like, "Your mind making you sick." So now you questioning your mind. You know what I mean? Why am I making myself sick? And you get sick.
Well, that's what
now you
mental
got
health,
worried.
That's what mental
Now you
health
got
is.
stress,
It's with your
anxiety.
mind. It's not with you. I mean, well, for him in this case, it is for him.
How? He hasn't done anything.
He doesn't have cancer. He has, you know, he hasn't been rapping or singing about cancer. He's talking about his state of mind.
Yeah, but like if he's this vulnerable and he's staying back here, why would you tell him your mind is making you sick? Why would you get him paranoid like that? Why would you mess with his mind like that? Like it's almost like what's next? Like you want a pill? You know what I mean? To fix it.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground, I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound, I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't.
Yo, see? I didn't like her.
So she didn't do this right at all, right? Because so even before she started talking about the trauma and stuff, now like, she already gave him pills and this will help you and call me in a week and stuff like that. And then the side effects are actually gonna make you worse, but that's normal, right?
Yeah.
It's like that definitely doing some shady stuff right there.
Yeah.
And this is definitely him talking about his personal experience because he was misdiagnosed with Lyme disease, and that's why he was talking about tick boy, bitten by a tick boy, right? Right. So that was him because he actually had Lyme disease, and then when he went in, they were diagnosing him with all these other stuff and making him take these pills. And actually made him sick, right? They actually turned him sick that he didn't even have because they thought he had all these other stuff, but he had Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Right? He was bitten by a tick, and then they started giving him medication. And it actually affected his body.
Those little ticks, man, are fucking dangerous, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Little fucking bug, yo.
There's a few different Lyme diseases too, you know what I mean? Like there's like 5 different ones, and it's crazy. They all come from like different types of ticks too. But what's crazy is like that they would like just automatically just assume that he's like, you know, needs a medication to fix his brain. Like why?
Yeah,
you know, like
that diagnosis was terrible. Yeah, they didn't really ask him.
I mean,
anything,
for so
like,
many years too. I mean, like, phew, if I was Red, man, I don't know, man. I think I would sue them. I mean, because like they really messed with his life. You gave me medication with side effects for years. Like, how many years did they say?
I don't remember, but I know he like today. I think he still takes a lot of pills to help balance himself out now because what they did to him.
Misdiagnosis is like attempted murder.
Yeah, 400%. Somebody should be accountable for all those.
Yo, by the way, this beat
is fire.
But instrumental is super duper. It's always fire though.
Yeah, I expect nothing less.
I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out.
Bro, we just did this.
I know.
In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your face. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I'm bleeding myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Yo, that was so fire, yo. The bleeding?
Yeah.
The bleeding.
I like the whole flipping the script and everything too.
Yeah.
Calling her the hypocrite and it's them that's sick. I'm the virus, you're the virus. We're all the problem.
And it's funny because that's how I felt when she said your mind is making you sick. I'm like, nah, you sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. You crazy. You're all crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you triggering him in all types of spaces. Like when he said, I can't think of nothing in my childhood, she should have calmed down right there instead of even trying to go any further. Give him some time, yo. You just got him breathing. Like let him, get into the moment first. But like with people who are in his space and are vulnerable, you need to calm down with that. You know what I mean? Like you need to approach the situation differently. She was so aggressive, yo, right off the rip.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
well, she made a lot of mistakes, right off the rip. She went in right for the cutthroat, said that he's the problem, and then started giving him pills. Like, what pills are you even giving him right now? You haven't even diagnosed anything. Like, what are you giving him? Like you didn't get into any root of any kind of problem or anything like that. You're just like, take these. The side effects are gonna make you worse. Like what? Like,
Exactly. Your
like,
mind made
that
you
alone
sick.
I would have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm not taking nothing you're giving me that's gonna make me worse. Like I came here to get better, not to get worse, to get better. You know what I mean? Like that don't make any sense. Why am I gonna go the opposite way?
You know
and
what?
you're telling me that it might not even fix me because you don't even know what's wrong with me yet.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly.
what are you fixing?
She already
Yeah.
diagnosed right off the rip. Already
Yeah.
knew exactly what prescription to give him and everything, you know. Yo, but
Yeah.
what's crazy is like every conversation that we had from the intro of her, from the moment when I stopped it at the mind part, yo, he touched base on all of that, the breathing,
Yeah.
all of that.
Me
Like,
talking about going to your childhood drama, like literally, like,
Yeah,
all
you know
of
what I
things
mean?
that,
Yo, that's
you know that she
crazy.
expect.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They touch base with all of that. That was okay.
Yeah, it's almost like we planned it. And,
Yeah, I know.
and it
He
wasn't
hearing
planned at
back
all.
this one more time, yo.
Yeah, and I like he got real vivid with all the description too. Like he killed that. Him even talking about him walking hand to hand with the devil. You know.
Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration.
Like talking about how everything's corrupted and we're not making things better, right? We're only making things worse.
Absolutely. And he was killing it on both verses too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could say it's all one total verse, but like, you know, there's a split in between, you know, where she comes in. Like he put it down real nicely, like real great, like choices of words, you know, like really, really good. Really, really. And the flow was magnificent. I mean, it's Ren, you know, the beat was fire. Whew. This guy's like different, bro. Like, yo, this guy's next level every single time.
I want to know what he's gonna do because I think he's putting himself in a weird spot now because he said that I don't want to become a rich boy, right? I'd rather slip my wrist
with the industry,
you know what I mean? Like I don't
right?
want to be a rich boy, like and do all this stuff, become an industry person and all that stuff. I'm like, you're on your way though, man. With the talent you have, you're gonna become rich. Like whether you want to run from it or not, like it's gonna happen. You're too talented, you know what I mean? People are gonna want to listen to it. And he's got great messaging.
Yo, great messaging, great music, great messaging, great just all around, you know, like just the video alone, bro, like the acting in the video, and it's in the same room as High Ren, which is even more amazing because he sees, I don't know, man, like you said before, like he makes a song and then like, you know what I mean, goes like, I'm gonna make a part 2 of it, I'll make a part 3 of it, I'm gonna end it right here. Like he makes like his story goes on, and he's so like thorough with his writing, yo. It's crazy.
His writing's ridiculous. Somebody give this guy a TV series right away, please.
Yeah,
right?
ASAP.
Absolutely. I would watch that.
Yeah, his storytelling is unbelievable, especially that Jenny and Street shit we saw. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What was that island called? That movie?
Shutter Island?
Yes. That's what the vibe reminds me of, where that like the coloring and everything else.
Yeah, and the different personalities, right? And the whole time,
thinking
that, he was sick the whole time, and he was actually a patient. And
honestly, I didn't like her energy off the rip, and I'm glad that she ended up being that guy. You know what I mean? Because
I expected it though. Yeah.
Yo, honestly, No Drink had me feeling like, damn, yo, maybe my mind is making me sick and having these thoughts.
Knowing Ren's story.
Yeah,
I knew she was gonna be the villain.
Thank you for joining us on my catalog. We just checked out Ren, Sick Boy. It was sick. It was really, really sick. It was phenomenal. It was the official video. The lady in there, she killed it too. I don't know who she is, but she definitely killed it. Like, I mean, just all around, like, it's a masterpiece, and that's all Ren ever does, you know? So this wasn't much of a surprise. It did take us to the next level as far as like video and the length of the videos. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell everybody about my catalog. Until next time.
When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, close your eyes and think of me.
Why would you tell him your mind is making you sick? Why would you get him paranoid like that? Why would you mess with his mind like that? Like, it's almost like, what's next? Like, you want a pill? You know what I mean? To fix it?
When you're mentally sick, it's because of your mind's playing You don't know what's reality. You don't
No,
know
no,
what's
but she
real.
said your mind is making you sick.
Yeah, that's what mental health is. What you think it's mental, meaning your brain. It's not like anything else. It's not a body part or.
But it's
or
not
a flu.
healthy though, telling you that your mind is making you sick. That means that you are the problem.
Yeah,
You are living with that mind.
Yeah,
so
most people with mental
that's
health
negative.
issues it's within. They're battling within. It's nothing else.
Okay. I'm saying though, like it's not mentally healthy to tell somebody that their mind is making you sick.
So what should they tell them?
Well, not that the mind is making you sick. Like, let's figure out what your trauma is. Let's figure out what your problems are. Let's like bring you the deepest rooted problems to the forefront and let's talk about it. If we need to talk about it, really, you should have that conversation with yourself. But if somebody tells you that your mind is making you sick, to me, it feels like something is wrong with me and my mind. So I'm looking at my mind sideways. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But that's what mental health is, though. It is your mind. It's nothing else. It's not body aches. It's not, you're not getting the flu. You're not sick. It is your mind. So, but they're just going to be like, well, you have bipolar, but it's not your mind. So let's chop off your leg and see if that works. Like, what are you supposed to say?
Nah, I think you like misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm only talking about her saying that your mind is making you sick. I'm talking about those. I'm not talking about mental health. I'm not talking about mental issues inside. I'm talking about a person outside of you telling you that your mind, the only person that ever minds your mind is you. The only person that knows your mind and that's been living with your mind and that's been experiencing your mind is you. And somebody's telling you that that mind that you've been dealing with your entire life is making you sick. You should get rid of that mind. That sounds like a suicide.
Well, she
I don't think she's trying to tell him to get rid of your mind. I think she's trying.
No.
I think she's telling him, and I think she's telling him because it is like a mental warfare, right? So I think it is good for you to know that it is something that's happening internally, though. So then that way you can figure out now what is the root of the problem. What is causing your mental to be like this, right? Why are you weakening like this? What's causing your mental warfare to be losing to where you feel like you are sick, right? Like he feels depressed and all these other things that's happening externally because of what's happening with his mental warfare. So if you don't know that and you just think that you actually are sick, because some people don't realize that they are going through a mental warfare. Some people actually think that they're just, everything is fine, but really they don't understand why they're still depressed all the time.
You think if they don't understand why they're depressed all the time, but like they thought they were fine, right? Somebody telling you that your mind is making you sick, will that not like affect you?
Well, it depends. Of course it's going to affect you, but I think it still needs to be said. You don't want to like hide from it though. You don't want to tell them that, you don't want to sugarcoat it either. You got to tell people up straight front, because otherwise how are they going to be able to battle that? That when it's a mental warfare like that, you need to know what you're up against. You need to know that.
Yeah, but your mind is not making you sick, though. I don't agree with that.
It does. It's like, listen, it's like those, those like sometimes you hear those stories about like
we don't know his issues yet, so like
no, but
we are talking ahead of time.
Yeah, but we're just talking about the mind period. Like if you think about like all those people that like I hear voices in my head and they kill people and they go on killing sprees, like my voices in my head. Like obviously his mind is playing tricks on him, so he has a sick mind. Your mind is making you sick and making you do all these sick things. It's the same concept, no matter what. The mind is not just the mind.
Your mind is really powerful, so you got to remember your brain is very, very powerful. So even though your body might not physically be sick, it can make you think that you are physically sick. There's people that come up and think that they actually have things wrong with them that don't. They go to the doctors all the time. They're like, yo, I can't feel this part of my body. And then they're doing tests on them. They're like, bro, like it looks like everything is fine. But it's because they're like thinking that all the time. Your mind is very, very strong. It can make you believe whatever it wants, even though physically it's not happening to you.
Yeah, but you both are like speaking from experience of your minds.
No,
if somebody's
I'm not sick. I'm just experiencing experience of other people, like shit that I've seen.
No, shit that you've seen, but the experience of those other people you don't know, because you only know the experience of yourself. So the way your mind works, right? Like, is it making you sick?
Yeah,
it can.
For those people, yeah, for 100%, like 100%. There's what else is making them sick though? Just explain to me then. Explain me that.
But we don't know what the sickness is though.
Because think about mental warfare. How do you think these people want to be in this situation?
Dude,
Because
what do you mean?
if you had the control over your mind, right?
Well,
like
what
you're
is the
saying,
situation, first of all?
like let's even take away Ren from this real quick, and let's just say like say somebody goes to the doctors and they're like, hey, I'm depressed all the time, I don't know what it is, like I can't figure out why I'm always so sad, I get body aches, and you know I can't eat because I'm so depressed and I don't understand what's going on, everything in my life is going great, I shouldn't have anything to complain about. What do you tell somebody like that?
Let's take a moment. Let's breathe. Let's inhale confidence. Exhale the self-doubt. You know what I mean? And let's just take a little moment and let's just figure out step by step what your issues are. Let's
see,
start
but you're
with the
talking
first
about it
thing.
in like the way that you would do it, right? But you already have confidence. Somebody who's going through this already doesn't know how to inhale or exhale confidence because they don't already have it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with this 100%. But like at no point will I tell you that your mind is making you sick, bro. And I'm not saying that your mind can't make you sick. I just wouldn't say that to a vulnerable person.
I think you need to give them kind of tough love too. You can't.
That's not
I don't
tough
want. You
love.
can't.
That's a beat down, bro.
No,
That's
it's not a
tough
beat
love.
down. It's like
There's no love in it.
It's like saying, hey, your
Well,
heart.
it's also it's how you follow. It's how you follow it up though too. You can't just leave them and say, hey, yeah, your mind's making you sick. You know, figure that out.
Yeah,
and then just leave it. Yeah, you don't want to just leave them like that. Yeah.
Yo, let's rerun it and see how she does it. I want to actually see his issue, anyways. I didn't like the wording. Yeah, I didn't like the wording of that. You know what I mean?
You're making it seem like your mind can't make you sick. It's what you're trying to get. What I'm getting off what you're saying. It's like, oh, it can't be the mind. You shouldn't say that to the mind because the mind is so weak.
No,
I don't think he said. I think he's saying he doesn't like you telling somebody that, especially if he's saying that he's in a vulnerable state. Yeah, he's saying that like you're basically enhancing like where they're already at, right? If they're already having this mental warfare, he's saying you don't tell them that you're in this place because now you're gonna just think further into that
battle
place.
your mind.
Now you're gonna be like, oh crap, am I in this place?
That's what you're supposed to be doing. You should be battling your mind.
That's why I said I think that you need to know that, because just like when you go into any kind of battle, you need to know who the enemy is, right? You can't defeat an enemy you don't know.
I know,
right?
Like the thing about it, my brother, is like there shouldn't be a battle there. So like when you go in with that state of mind that I'm gonna battle my mind because my mind got me sick, right?
Well, I think we all. I don't think the battle is bad though, because I think we all battle it. I think some people are just losing the battle to the wrong people in your mind, right? Because we all have different thoughts all the time that we go through. Just how long you sit in that thought is what puts you in that depression and in that mode, right? People have the same thoughts. Like we all have the same thoughts about people who even go through depression. Just we don't sit in it. Like me as a person, I get depressed, I get sad and stuff like that, but I don't dwell in it. I don't sit there and be like, oh, okay, now my life is ruined. Now I don't sit in that sad moment and then let it consume the rest of my thoughts.
It's where you're shifting your focus for sure. And I understand the depression. My whole thing is like, if you tell somebody who is battling within himself, right? Like, let's say he's battling through it, right? Because she's saying your mind is making you sick. So he must be sick. He must be feeling sick, right? Mm-hmm. So you tell somebody like, yo, your mind is making you sick. You're going to start thinking about your mind like it's not you. Like, you're not going to trust your mind anymore. It's like, yo, I'm sick. Like, everybody's telling me I'm sick. My therapist is telling me I'm sick. I must be sick.
Well, there's a reason why he's there, though. But you're making it seem like this is just a simple diagnosis that she went in there, met him. Obviously, he has issues. He knows that his mind's probably playing tricks on him too. It's like he knows he's battling with it. I don't know what you want her to tell him. It's like, oh well,
but not that.
Maybe it's your liver. Like you don't want like where Mark was at. You need to know what you're battling against, and even they know what they're battling. They know their mind is not all the way
like
there.
You think a doctor knows what he's battling with?
Well, I'm saying when you go meet a doctor, they can diagnose you with like bipolar. They can diagnose you with schizophrenia.
And they're lying.
I don't know about that, man. Because
I know about that. I know. And you want me to?
Yeah, there's definitely misdiagnosis. I mean, look at his case. Ren literally got misdiagnosed, with Lyme disease and all that stuff happened with him. That's a true story, and I know he's gonna probably talk about that because that's a lot of this sick boy.
Yo, there's no way in the world, right, that anybody, no doctor, no human on earth, no animal, no being on earth that can know who you are within you. All your thoughts and all your battles and all your good times or your bad times, sad times, everything is all within you. It's only you. So if somebody brings in a sentence like that and make you second guess everything you are, yeah, it's destructive for certain. What's
I don't think
next? You're
so.
gonna give me a pill for it? Because for my mind to ease it up on the sickness that it's causing me, like that's crazy, bro. Your mind is making you sick. You shouldn't say that to a vulnerable person. You can say it to me because I don't believe you and I don't care what you're talking about because my mind is in a good space. But this man, he's not in a good space. So for you as a therapist to tell him that your mind is making you sick, you're just giving him another thing to think about, another problem to solve.
Yeah.
Basically,
I agree with you on that part, but I think as long as you can't just leave it there, right? I think you do need to address the problem, but I think it's what you do after, right? If she was just like, hey, yeah, your mind's making you sick, here's some pills that, you know, take these pills and then call me in the morning. You should be, you know I mean, but like if that's the case, then yes, then what she's doing is absolutely wrong. Yeah, definitely don't, like she's an enabler. Right?
So let's find out. Let's
only
give her
making
one
it
more
worse.
try. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's see. Like she just sounded to me like she was ready to offer him pills.
Well,
Like
yeah,
that's
of
what it
course.
sounded like.
That's what they all do, though, no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know nothing about you, man. Only you know yourself. You need to explore within yourself.
We don't want to go super down the rabbit hole, but we know that that's not that there's a side motive for that too. It's not because they're just trying to diagnose you. It's because pharmaceuticals make money selling pills, right? So they want to diagnose you with something, even if you don't have it, right? Otherwise, how are the pharmaceutical companies going to make these millions of dollars, right? If there's no sick people out there and there's nobody that needs these pills, how are they going to make money?
Me personally, honestly, like I hate medication, bro. Like I understand there's certain medication, especially like after kidney transplants and stuff like that you have to take, but like the less like prescriptions we can make out there, the better it is for humanity. You know what I mean? Because like, us depending on all these different chemicals, like we have the best chemical system in our bodies, like the best in the whole entire world. Why would you go out there and get other chemicals? There's no reason for that. You know what I mean? Like none.
Well, there is a little bit, because I mean, there is people. There's weird cases like what you just talked about. Like I think that people do need to take pills and stuff like that, because like some people are just born with different things too with their body, like not good immune systems and things like that. Those people that actually need that kind of stuff, right? If you're born like that, like if later on in life something happens and they're just like, hey, you got hurt, like take these pills, like I don't like that. That stuff is like when you get people addicted to things that they shouldn't even have in their body to begin with. That never makes sense to me. You just got to write it out. Like to me, I'm like, your body will figure itself out, and your body is really good at healing itself and knowing what it needs to do. But there's people that like don't have certain things in their body already that hinder them. Those people I think need it. You know, like there's kids that you see all the time that like have different birth defects and things like that, you know, didn't go right with their body, right? They're not 100% right out the gate. So those people I think do need stuff to actually help them. You know what I mean?
It's necessary for sure. But even in those cases and all other cases, there's always like natural ways as well, you know? And they don't tap into the natural way as much because it's not as profitable. You know what I mean? Because like if you do it in a natural way, then people find out the natural way. They don't have to buy it off of you anymore.
Yeah,
So as long as you make it a drug that only you making it and I have to buy it off of you, that's the type of business the pharmaceuticals are into.
Because I agree with that. I wish there was more natural stuff out there to do a lot of that stuff. But the crazy thing is like there is too much people that are like poisoning that stuff too, like even the natural way. Because like what you said, they don't want you to figure out these cures and these things that are actually going to benefit your body and help you out, right? Yeah. Because I mean, like they made these they made these companies profit so much now that like that market's not going away.
It's almost like you begin to pay for so long automatically that if somebody comes with a threat, you're gonna put a bag on them. You know what I mean? You're gonna take them out, guaranteed, yo. You know? So, yeah. But let's listen to her. Let's see what she got to say. Maybe I was wrong, yo. I don't know. She just sounded to me like she was ready to offer him some pills. I didn't like it. And this is our friend Ren. You know what I mean? We talking about?
Yeah.